What's up, guys? Welcome to Two Wheels ADV. Today we're out here in the Temecula Hills with about 25 guys. We're all out here just tearing it up. We're going to go up to I think it's Palomar Peak, and we got guys out here with 1290s, BMWs, KTM 500, smaller bikes. Just a good Wednesday ride with the guys. So right now we're about halfway up the mountain. The guy leading the group is on a 500 EXC. He's right in front of me. Oof. And I'm on the KTM 1290 SA. So navigating these turns as fast as him on that small bike is posing to be a challenge, but you know, it makes you a better rider. You get on a bigger bike, you keep up with the smaller bikes, and then you jump on a small bike and then you're just killing it. So that's what it's all about, just advancing your skills slowly and over the years, getting to know your equipment, and then most of all, number one thing is just staying safe. Make sure this guy's in back of me. That's one of the things that you always do as a rider when you're in groups is, yep, there he is, I saw him coming up. Is that once you hit a corner, it's kind of hard to see guys when there are this many turns in a route, but you always want to wait for them after a while because you don't know what they fall in. And if you don't see him for a while and he was just back there at the time before you checked, you kind of know that something's wrong. So that kind of is your cue to go back, find out what happened or why he stopped. Most of the time you'll find it's just a water break, but there's times where guys have fallen on the trail and the guy in front of them just keeps going, and then 10-15 minutes later you're like, where's the guy in the back of me? And then he fell, then he's down on the ground, he needs help. So always good rider etiquette. Ooh, look at all this. Rocky. Super rocky. I was trying to get some distance from the guy in front of me because this dust was just like fine powder. It's almost like sugar powder, or powdered sugar powder. What is that? Powdered sugar. It kind of just gets thrown up in the air, it seems like. Oh, watch out for that pointy rock. That could have ended the day with the flat tire right there. And one of the catch-22s, unless you have air, is to, you know, what PSI do you put your tires at? Because on trails like this, you know, you're on a 1290, you got to get here. So if you don't have air, or if you forget air, you know, usually I run about 22, 23 PSI, which is a little low for the road for this bike, but on the trail it'll be decent. But you don't want to roll like 40 PSI on here and then not have a way to air back up. Here's the guy in the Beamer. always want to make sure, you know, that's the thing that sketches me out about these rides, is that, you know, you're just get in the zone and all of a sudden a corner comes up on you out of nowhere and it's a cliff drop off, and you just really have to be aware when you're out here with that kind of stuff, because it's easy to do, it's easy to mess up. Here we go, open that baby up. Oh, got some air action right there. And that's why I love this bike. It's a 2015 KTM 1290. I have about 26,000 miles on it, and I just beating this thing to hell. Of course, I'm always changing the oil with Motul and stuff, and using all the best oils for it, but it just keeps going. This thing is just, it's a tank. I love the 1290. And I had the BMW, the 1200 GSA before this with the Boxer, and it was a really good bike. It was a lot smoother, but you just can't throw it around on the trails like you can this thing. This thing is just a beast. 160 horsepower dirt bike with Brembo brakes and a Garmin. It doesn't get any better than that, especially on a Wednesday after work. So those guys in back of us, I think we're moving a little bit too fast for them. Probably got to slow it down in a sec. See that guy? This is the perfect distance because that guy's going pretty fast on his 500, so it gives me some time to let the dust settle before I... But we're going at a pretty good pace. This is a pretty good ride. I mean, there's a point in the ride where you get so comfortable with your bike, you just start throwing it around and start doing these little power slides and romping the throttle out of it. Let's make sure these guys, oh yeah, they're right there, you can see them. Say hello. Cool. As long as we know that no one's hurt, they didn't fall, we're gonna keep on rolling. Oh. We could rip through here, but want to be cognizant of other Jeeps and stuff too. Make sure the GoPro's rolling. And what a good day. It's hump day. The temperature is about 70, I don't know, 76 degrees. Got a cool group of guys to ride, and we're leading the pack now. Whoa, big bump! Hey, you gotta be careful with those damn shadows too, because they'll mask those bumps, and all of a sudden, boom! Yep, right there again. Didn't even see that. Alright, I just gotta look ahead, pull out once it's clear. Got a little zigzag there. Sand in a turn. It's never a good thing to go straight into full speed. God, I love this machine.